Hi there everybody, it's UK independent demonstrator Halsey here from slimandstylish.com. Thank you for joining me today. Today I have this Christmas card for you using the hashtag Elfie stamp set. This stamp set is in the Holiday Catalogue of Stampin' Up and I just think it's adorable. Look how cute he is. Hashtag Elfie. It was one of the first sets I picked up and isn't he adorable? So I'm going to be putting together this card for you. You'll need some scrap Whisper White. Oh, so I've got some here. And I've already put him on my block and I've already put my sentiment on my block. So this is a D block and a C block. And I'm using Memento ink. I'm just going to ink him up. Now I want to punch him out with a 2-inch circle punch. So you do want to leave a little bit of a gap so that I can get a good circle on him. There he is. I just think he's adorable. I'm going to colour him before I punch him because sometimes it's a bit fiddly if I'm colouring a small piece of paper. So I'm going to use the wrinkle in his hat and then I'm just going to come thinly down and end up thicker at the bottom there. Like that. And do exactly the same across the top. I'm going to start off thick to thin with the dark shaded spruce. And I'm going to pop a dark line there, bit of shadow there, and a little shadow there for him. And then I'm going to come in with a lighter shaded spruce and I'm just going to colour the rest of him in. I think he's adorable. If you watch my usual videos on YouTube or follow my blog, whenever I have a cute stamp set, you know, like the penguins or Seaside Notions, I call the animals names. And I thought about it for the elf, but to me his name's hashtag Elfie. It's the same elf in the whole set. The set's called hashtag Elfie, and what's better than a 2019 elf with a hashtag name? So here's hashtag Elfie. But he's just adorable. You know, it's been ages since I got to play with this set because it went temporarily missing. My mum's had it in her collection and it returned this week and I was like, brilliant, I can finally play with the elf again. He's just a cute set, isn't he? I think everybody wants him. So this is light pumpkin pie and I'm just going around the edges of his hair like that before I come in with dark Daffodil Delight, and I'm just going to do that at the top here. I'm not really worried about these colours merging in together. I'm not blending them like I would normal blends, and obviously I've used different colours, but that's how I kind of want his hair to look. And finally I've got the very light petal pink and I'm just going to colour in his face and hands so that his white is definitely white. I normally leave facial and hands and legs and things just white on the paper, but if it's next to a white bit, like I want his collar and his sleeves and his hat to be white, then I do just colour it in and add a bit of colour into it so that you can see the difference, like that. 2-inch circle punch. Punch him out. Now I've got my card base here. This is a piece of A4 cardstock. Get my words out. A4 cardstock cut in half, scored in half. And I'm just going to fold and burnish that to make my card. I have a piece of shaded spruce. This is 14.3 centimetres by 10 centimetres, and a piece of Whisper White that is 9.5 centimetres by 13.8, so it just sits on the inside of that. Okay, because this is going to be going on top of here, I can miss the shaded spruce out of the middle, so I'm going to use a starburst punch here. Go from the bottom and I'm going to push it all the way up so that when my matte layer goes back on, you can't tell that I've stole that, but it saves me chopping into another piece of paper. Okay. Down the bottom here, I'm going to use this cute sentiment. May your Christmas be merry and full of delight, with a new year that's happy and healthy and bright. Isn't that such a gorgeous sentiment? I'm going to ink it up with Memento, and I'm just going to pop it on the bottom there. And this works quite well, because normally I punch out the sentiments and stamp on the card with the picture, but the sentiment's too big for the punch and the picture's just the right size, so it works quite nicely. I'm going to get out the ribbon. It's the metallic edge ribbon, and there's two of these. There is the white with the silver, and there is a cream with a gold. I'm using the white and silver one. Now this was fiddly. I will tell you this was fiddly. I wanted a side bow, so you have to play with the ribbon a little bit to get it right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it so it's the side I want it and tie it that way. I'm still not going to do it right. There we go. I'll pre-warn you, I fiddled with this for ages and ages earlier. Those bits underneath and these bits up here. Do you know what? This has actually worked out a lot quicker than it did earlier. It was taking me ages to get this right. Still want to tie it into quite a small bow. There we go. I'm still not happy. I'm still fiddling. There we go. My scissors. Put my stamp set on top of them. Handy. Just going to cut that so it's at a nice angle. Like that. And I'm just going to feed it along the card so it sits towards the edge, because Elfie is going to go across there like that. So I'm just going to stick him on with some Tombow. Everything's falling on top of each other over there. Can you hear it? There we go. And a dimensional, one on his top and one on his bottom. So it goes over the ribbon. And he's just going to flatten that bit of ribbon down that was up. So that works out like that. I'm going to pop some Tombow around him. And get him stuck onto the card. And then some Tombow onto the back. And stick that down. And there you go, little Elfie. What do you think? All of the supplies for this project are available on my blog, slimandstylish.com. Head up to the blog header and there's a bit that says buy. Click on there and it'll take you straight to my online store. If you are purchasing anything, don't forget to use the hostess code, because it will give you a little goodie at the end of the month. Okay, and if you like this, please subscribe and come and visit me again. Thanks. Bye.